Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2019. We are still exploring the Shrine decks that did so well this past weekend. We just played a few frustrating games with BUZZWOLE and now we are moving on to playing with BUZZWOLE GARBODOR. Now, this deck shouldn't be a surprise to anyone who was paying attention. At the 2018 World Championships, it did make a big appearance there. And at the League Cups leading up to Worlds, which is really cool. I actually placed top 4 at League Cup right before Worlds with the deck. I thought it was pretty good. I generally thought that without B-String, the deck would not be surviving as much or as well as before rotation. However, clearly the results from this past weekend showed otherwise, and we have a very straightforward setup for the deck. This is the second place list. 4-3 Garbodor with Trash Avalanche, dealing 20 damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile, 120 HP, and and second attack Acid Spray, dealing 70, and if you flip heads, you discard an energy, but the cost is too high to actually be useful. We have the 4 Baby BUZZWOLE, 130 HP, and Ultra Beast with Sledgehammer dealing 30 damage, and then if your opponent is exactly at 4 prizes, you deal 90 more, and then swing around, you deal 80 damage plus 20 more for each heads you flip. 1 Diancie to increase our fighting type Pokemon's damage output, 1 Ranguru to draw extra cards, and then we have 4 Cynthia, 4 Copycat, 4 Titan Lisa, and 4 Kuzma. So very well rounded supporter lineup. Reminds me of the 4 Cynthia, 4 and 4 Sycamore that was used for Worlds. And then we have the 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, the 4 Shrine of Punishment, of course, putting 1 damage counter in between turns on each of your opponent's Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX, punishing players for using said Pokemon GX. And along with 4 Choice Bands, which do increase by 30 damage any damage dealt to an opponent's active Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX. To switch, 1 Risky Stretcher, and then a bunch of extra energy as opposed to the previous version. It does have 1 Beast Energy, 4 Rainbow Energy, 6 Fighting Energy, and the 1 Psychic Energy. So let's jump into a ladder, and Leoncio, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's jump into a ladder and see if this BUZZWOLE GARBODOR deck can do better than the BUZZWOLE Weavile deck we used earlier. And Shrine of Punishment prize is exploding right now, Joe. It is indeed, along with cards like Shining Lugia and Shining Arceus as well, I believe, are exploding in prize, which is pretty funny to see. But yeah, I would like to go first. We do seem to be up against Zoro Lycanroc or BUZZWOLE Weavile, one of those two. You know, it's either Zoro Lycan or BUZZWOLE Weavile based on the deck box that my opponent is showing off right here. We are starting off with a dead drawing hand, which seems to be the case. However, we will be getting a few extra cards off of my opponent's mulligan, which is very nice. But these dead drawing situations have been way too common for me to be comfortable with this deck. Despite running 12 draw supporters, we keep starting with none. Yeah, we actually keep starting with none. Scissor GX versus Shrine decks. Frankie, Scissor could be a good idea against Shrine decks. The potion that heals 120 damage if your Pokemon has 30 HP left or less could also be a good counter to this. And it is Zoro Lycan. It is Zoro Lycan, so we don't have to worry about item card usage, honestly. Gonna go ahead and set up the Buzz. Gonna go ahead and play that. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and I think I pass. Don't wanna waste a Kuzma at this point. Don't really want to waste a Kuzma at this point in time. So we'll see how this goes. There we see a Nest Ball for another Rockruff, I'd imagine. Another Rockruff. Hello Amphi, thank you so much for being here. And Kula Diamond, how long have I been playing competitively? Since Basic? No, when Basic came out I was like 8 years old. 8 to 10 years old. I started playing competitively in 2003, I believe. 2002, 2003 is when I started playing competitively. Okay, so energy on Rockruff, setting up the Zorua. The Rainbow Energy I'm not a big fan of attaching to my BUZZWOLE, though I wouldn't mind starting to do damage, or I can just do this, Guzma up a Zorua, pick it up with the BUZZWOLE, and I get to draw 2 cards, which is nice. What Dragon Majesty decks, how I build? Amphi, only Altari GX for now. Reshiram Ho-Oh. What's the combo there with Reshiram and Ho-Oh? I don't see what the combo is there. Like they're both just fire type attackers, right? What am I missing with the Reshiram? Okay. So we're gonna see an Ultra Wall. Hello, Dungus Maximus. Very nice username. Neo Destiny? Yeah, something like that. Cool Diamond. Like I started winning. My first tournament I won it when Expedition came out, with the Expedition for Alligator. Expedition for Alligator brought me my first taste of success. Yeah, and Duncan's excited for the move. Yeah, I've already finished moving actually. That's what I did the previous weekend. The new house is very nice, of course. The new apartment, rather. It's not a house, it's an apartment. Has a little bit more room, which is always nice. I have my own room now for streams and whatnot, which is always cool. It's like my own studio. And then, did my opponent choose not to use his ability? Yeah, that's good. That is good. We get judged. I am completely okay with that. Completely okay with the judge here. We get extra energy. Doesn't seem like my opponent will be able to counter the shrine this turn, which is good news as well. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot here. Pretty good spot. Oh wow, my opponent actually chooses to use Dangerous Rogue to get the first prize card here. I don't mind that. There's been 2 items used so far. I'm gonna go ahead and bench this. I have a feeling that my opponent is not playing Diancie, so I'm actually gonna search for my Diancie just to deal the extra damage to the Lycanroc. I should have instructed for 1. Definitely should have instructed for 1. I'll go ahead and set up the other BUZZWOLE to make sure that in case this guy goes down, I can Sledgehammer the next turn. Did I lose all the honking? I mean, yeah, apparently. I'm in a higher floor now, Shadow Lab. It is more mellow in terms of sound outside, which is good for the streams and whatnot. I don't know if there's echo, if you guys can hear echo. Joseph, Steel Valley can be good in this new format. I don't think so. Fighting is still very prevalent. There's a lot of GX hate right now, so... Oh, my opponent just has the Professor Kukui. That's fine. We'll get another KO. We can copycat my opponent's huge hand, which is good. What do I think of the new Kingdra GX? Funito Rinko. I mean, I think it's okay. It's nothing special. There's nothing great to combine it with. That's its biggest issue. Like, sure, it deals a lot of damage, but I don't think there's anything too great to combine it with. My back hurts from all the carrying boxes this past weekend. I really need to stretch more. Okay, so Sledgehammer turn. We're dealing more than enough damage. I guess I could take down this orc. But there's a chance my opponent doesn't even get to take a KO next turn. Which would obviously be good for us. Still at only 2 item cards. Condrage, thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball here. Not the Fightings though, and not the Psychic. I think one Choice Band. Well, I guess one Fighting then. I'll grab my last Baby Buzz. The Beast Energy is in there somewhere. Just in case my opponent gets a prize card and we're no longer in Sledgehammer turns. I will also not play the Choice Band. Quagsire. What does Quagsire do again? What does Quagsire do again, Cola Diamond? Remind me. It doesn't attach extra energy though, does it? I generally don't remember what Quagsire does. I generally don't remember what Quagsire does. Move water from active Pokemon. From bench to active. I mean, how does that make Kingdra good? Like Kingdra is good for its first attack, right? Where you deal extra damage for every water energy you attach. If there was something like, or for every water energy it has, if there was something like a psychic recharge but a water recharge, then yeah, it would be pretty good. But Kingdra switch max potion. It's just, you're trying to do all, you're setting up a stage 2. You're setting up a stage 1. And you need to have switch and max potion. And you're hitting for 60? That doesn't seem great. Like, you're using a lot of resources to hit for what, 60 damage? That doesn't seem great. Do you see it? Like, I mean, sure, Aqua Patch lets you hit for more, but when you heal with... Does Quagsire allow you to move all the energy? Or just one energy? If it's all energy, then perhaps, yeah. Ah, okay, you can do it several times. Okay, then yeah, maybe that's a bit better. Yeah, if you can keep 4 energy in play at all times, then yeah, that actually sounds reasonable. That actually sounds reasonable. But yeah, it's like, yes, in theory, you can pull that off, right? But when you have things like Zork, when you have things like BUZZWOLE, and when there's Trash Challenge, like how reliably are you going to pull that off every single turn? I don't think very reliably, you know? I think not very reliably is the answer. Okay, I think my opponent has to KO the Garb here, right? The new Wishy-Washy is busted. 1, 2, 3. 3 item cards. That's fine. Takes away my shrine. That's the 4th item card. Knocks out my Diancie. That's also okay. Honestly, not a big deal. Rainbow. I'll do this. I'll do the Choice Band. I'll do energy here. I'll do the Copycat. Grass Week is a big problem for the Kingdra indeed. Grass Week is not ideal in any meta really. Okay, we didn't find a stadium. A stadium would have been very nice. But we're two-shotting this Zork, so that's pretty good. Pixel Laundry. I mean, Blaziken, the Firestar Blaziken gave me my first world trip. So back then it was definitely best deck in the format. You like Dragonite GX with Altaria, Chusev? You can make so many dragons with Lance and Dragonite GX move. Yeah, that's true. But it's once again like you're setting up at stage 2. You're setting up at stage 1. You're waiting for something to be knocked out. You want to use the Lance, and then like Dragonite GX, main attack, which does 200 damage with a choice band or with a debar field, you're already KOing everything in the meta. Why do you need Altaria? It's like, there are a lot of potential combos, right, in the new set. A lot. However, are they actually good enough? That's the big question. Are they actually good enough? And I think the answer is no. I generally think the answer is no. Fede, voy a jugar con Altaria GX después. It's just like, they're all super well balanced strategies. Yeah, they're all super well balanced strategies. However, they're not very competitive. And so my answers are geared towards a very competitive mindset. Yeah, towards a very, very competitive mindset. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, still at 5 item cards. So do I just try to target this guy, or do I try to find... I think I just try to find a shrine. And there we go, we find double shrine. Gonna go ahead and evolve. And yeah, I know Lance Prism Star can put stage 2 on the bench, but Lance Prism Star only works when you have it in your hand, and you can only play one copy, and you need a Pokemon to already be knocked out. Like, how do you power up the new Dragonites you got onto the bench? They require 4 energy to attack, to do their powerful attack. It's like, you need so much to pull that off, right? Or like the Kingdra, you need so much to pull that off. And are you also going to be having enough energy, enough resources in your hand to guard your Pokemon? It's like, it's just way too much. You need way too much. Yeah. And you can do that if your opponent is dead drawing, but if they're applying pressure to you, by the time you have your full setup, it's gonna be too late. If you're up against something like Zorak, for example. Yeah. Bob, congratulations. That's pretty cool. Zorgarb Cargo. Yeah, Joseph, you only need 1 energy to attack with the Dragonite GX, right? You only need 1 energy, but how much damage are you dealing? Oh, my opponent is running the Diancie. And Razy Reaper, thanks so much for the follow. Dragonite GX. Yeah, you hit for 70. Right? You're wanting to do all of that to hit for 70 damage. Why not just use a straightforward stage 1 which doesn't need as much support, which can hit for 120? It's like, why go through all of that trouble? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. What I'm saying is it's just not very competitive. That's the issue. It's not a very competitive idea. Yeah. Oh gosh, we are in a lot of trouble here, guys. In a lot of trouble. I don't think we win. We found our Shrine of Punishment way too late. I'm only hitting for 60 here. Hitting for 60 here. I think the energy definitely goes here, and then I will copycat. And Damage Drummer, I mean, I don't know, guys. It's just like a stage 2, which requires so much to get going. I have very little faith on it. Very little faith. Like, the GX attack requires 3 colorless energy. There's no way that's good and expanded. Absolutely no way. Like my answers are from a competitive standpoint. They are from a, can this compete in the meta? The answer is no. Yeah, the answer is no. Can you pull that off? Sure. Right? Like one game you'll pull it off, but you're never going to beat a Zoroark deck. Okay, my opponent is a roulette. The Lele that was damaged. I'm pretty sure this is game. My opponent's one Guzma away from winning the game. He knocks out the baby buzz. Even if I can knock out here, he's only used one Guzma, so he just Guzma KOs whatever Pokemon I have on the bench, and then that's game. Yep, there's a KO. So sure, I'll go ahead and KO with my baby buzz. I'll go down to one prize card. The turns where we only hit for like 60 and stuff, they were super underwhelming. And those were the big issue. My only hope here is potentially that my opponent can't hit for 120. And if I had Sudowoodo, that would actually be game. But this list is not playing Sudowoodo. I'm pretty sure Dragon Majesty sucks. Yeah, I don't think Dragon Majesty will affect competitive play at all. So my opponent is either like full bench Kukui KO, full bench Kukui KO, Guzma full bench KO. All of that works, right? All of that works. No judge in this list either, no. This is the second place list, guys. This is just the second place list. There's the full bench, there's the Lele. For a Guzma, wait, what? Oh, my opponent has the Devoured Field, so he doesn't even need that. Yeah? He doesn't even need that. Oh well. And Joseph, like I said, like I saw Joe's deck. They are decks that you can build and that they're okay, but they're not going to be competitive. They're not going to be meta defining top tier decks, right? Which is my main focus. Yeah, like sure, sometimes we will use like creative decks. I built an Altaria deck as well to try out. Yeah, an Altaria GX based deck. The issue is that there's no way they can compete in the meta. There's absolutely no way they can actually compete in the meta. Like you guys are talking about having max potion and switch and healing off the damage and setting up multiple Altarias. Like Zoroark decks which have a built-in draw card capability sometimes struggle to set up. How are you going to set up a deck that doesn't even have that ability? Right? Hello trainers and all. Okay, so not the best start for us. I'll go ahead and play the Shrine. Go ahead and play the Choice Band. And then I'll Cynthia here. Buzz Garb or Buzz Weavile or both? I think Buzz Garb is probably better. I did lose to someone playing both earlier because I drew so badly. You have a cup in Georgia this Saturday. Tell my drummer, yeah, we'll talk. Okay, so this is Vika Ray. This is, well, Vika Ray or Vika Bulu. One of the two. Lots of item cards being used though. Lots of item cards being used. Lily. Turn 1 Lily, very nice. And yeah, Shrine and Shining Lugia just went up in price by a lot. By a lot. Okay. So, only one GX here. So far, 7 cards in my opponent's hand. I think I'm just gonna copycat. I really don't want to touch the rainbow to the BUZZWOLE. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Very nice hand. Very, very nice hand. Jeez. That was a kick in the face. That was actually a kick in the face for my deck to give me the Psychic rather than any of the other energies. Literally any other energy would have been fine. Literally any other energy would have been fine. I get the one of Psychic. Oh well. That's what I get for not attaching the rainbow. That's what I get for not attaching the rainbow. That was greedy of me. That was greedy of me, but then that was super unlucky as well. Like, there was a next chance of me not getting an energy. There was a next chance of me only getting the Psychic. Both of those chances were a lot lower than me getting either the rainbow again or another, or a fighting rather. Okay, my opponent just attaches energy and passes, so it doesn't seem like my opponent's in a good spot. I'm Rob Rodriguez. Hello, thanks so much for being here. Hot Cup of Noodles, thank you so much for the follow as well. My deck insists with the rainbow energy, so we'll just have to go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4 item cards so far. The damage is piling up on the Lele, so I think we're still good. I think we're still good here. Hello Iberserk, thanks so much for being here. And remember guys, this month it's September, which means you can subscribe for only $1, right? Instead of the $5 subscription to the stream, it only costs $1. Okay, so now we really need a switch, so I'm gonna go ahead and thin. I have 2 Garbodors prized, I have 2 switch available to me. Copycat for 3, obviously not very impressive, but it's what I have to go for here. And no switch. I still have another chance though, because I get to see 2 more cards. No switch, so we lose the Diancie. Oh well, it happens. Fate on Lisa would have been nice as well in the previous hand before player supporter. Okay. We see the rare candy into the Vikavolt. Very nice for my opponent. What deck is this? This is Baby BUZZWOLE Garbodor. And will win. Thanks so much for the follow. Non-GX, Malmars, Rons, Lugia, and what else? Mewtwo's, Giratina Prism, Tapu Koko, all of those. Okay, so how many items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items so far. 6 items so far. Okay, so my opponent will be forced to GX next turn. Right? The damage is slowly piling up, which is nice. No energy, that's fine. Sledgehammer. My opponent will GX and heal himself. And with no Diancie, that could be an issue, but the Shrine is guaranteed to allow us to finish off my opponent, which is very nice. Do I think Kingdra GX is any good? Greeny. It's okay, it's nothing special. Even the combo with Quagsire is not good enough in my opinion, but it is an interesting deck. I'll have to try it out sometime. But is it any good? Yes, it's good. Is it competitive? I think the answer to that is no. You know? You like a copy from Necrozma GX, from Blackberry GX, and one copy from Tablemon Baby Joseph? Yeah. So I'm going to be playing a Malamar Shrine of Punishment deck after this one. That does have Shining Lugia. It has 4 Tapu Kokos. Yeah. And it has the one of Necrozma and the one Tapu Lele. And yes, I can show the list after I'm done. I'm Rob Rodriguez. But just so you know, the list is available on limitlesstcg.com. Yeah, the list is available there. Let's burn the Nest Ball for a Travisherino. Already attached. And then we just Sledgehammer for 150 plus 10. That's 160. In between turns 170. So no matter what, this Tapu Bulu is going down. Are there Shrine decks I could play for Philly? I believe so, yes. I believe so, yes they are. Our poor Diancie is gone. We see a Guzma, that's fine. Gonna go after my Trash Challenge. That's fair. I mean, that seems like a bit of a waste of a Guzma though. He does recognize that I probably don't have, that at least one Trash Challenge is probably prized. However, my opponent is going to lose his Tapu Bulu here, which is good news for us. As we get 2 prize cards out of this, one of which is Garb. One of which is the Garb. 5 cards in hand. I think I'm gonna switch into this Buzz because the Choice Band isn't helping me at all. And I want to keep this in my hand for now, I think. I don't need the Choice Band to hit this. I don't have a Guzma. This guy's on a clock. These 2 could be my 2 prizes. And yeah, spread deck. Malamar, indeed. Cola Diamond. Thank you so much for hanging out. You'll be able to catch up on the spread deck Malamar on YouTube for sure. And yeah, this is pretty important because I force my opponent to discard energy if he wants a KO. Right? I force my opponent to discard energy if he wants a KO. And he will go down to 2 prizes, and then this Baby Buzz. Oh my gosh, he's actually playing the Explosion. I was gonna say, that Lele was about to be a gunner. When it has the energy, has the Volkner. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are in trouble. You can combine Baby Buzz, Weavile, and Baby Buzz Garb? Yeah, you can combine it. That doesn't mean it's better, Kevin. That doesn't mean it's better. The only card you wanted to be in standard after rotation was Sycamore. I agree, Iberserk. I really miss Sycamore. I feel like the format is unnecessarily clunky because of no Sycamore. I agree. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 item cards. Can I get a Rainbow Energy off of my Tatum Lisa for 4? I don't think I'll be able to. So I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm actually not even going to risk it. I guess I will evolve, I will Choice Band, but I'm going to commit to this Baby Buzz. And I'm gonna go ahead and Tatum Lisa here. Aqualad, what have you missed? Oh, I did find the rainbow, jeez. That's okay, so we'll swing around. We get double heads. Wow, that's pretty nice. So this Bulu once again will go down during my opponent's turn. and then we would be one Guzma away from winning, but we didn't find a Guzma. That was pretty nice. I was pretty lucky. And Ecolat, you missed the Baby BUZZWOLE Weavile deck. That's what you missed. Baby BUZZWOLE Weavile deck is what you missed so far. Okay, if my opponent doesn't get a prize card here, we might be able to win this one. Otherwise, it's gonna be very tricky. There's a grass. Hello, Alex. How are you doing? These shrine decks are very annoying though to play. Okay, so we lose the BUZZWOLE. My opponent loses the Bulu as well. We have to promote first, so I'm gonna promote this. If I top deck Guzma, I win. If I don't top deck Guzma, I'm in a lot of trouble. My opponent's Pokemon does go down in between turns. We find Garb and Choice Band, which is nice. Weavile Buzz, we were not impressed by it. I reserved we dead drew a lot, so that was not nice. We dead drew a lot with the deck, so that was not very cool. And okay, my opponent promotes the Orang Guru. Can he beat us next turn? I mean, my opponent definitely can. I think this is all we do, honestly. Like, I just take this prize, and then if my opponent has another Vikavolt, he gets a KO and we lose. Only Vikavolt can take a KO, unless my opponent finds another Bulu and a grass. Oh my gosh. Please don't. Hello, Poseidon. Good afternoon. How's my coaching? Haven't done any coaching today. Okay, no more lightning for my opponent. He had a lightning in his hand, and then he had a lily. I guess he top decked the lightning. But yeah, we win now. We win, I believe. Did I play Oranguru? Yes, I played Macargo and Oranguru. I berserk. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 9, 10. Oh, we can't win with these decks. We haven't been able to beat the decks that they're designed to beat. Ugh. So frustrating, guys. So frustrating. Despite getting two KOs in between turns. My opponent was playing a 1 of Max Potion. That's why he won. A 1 of Max Potion. Yeah. So yeah, played versus outs, I guess. So yeah, guys. I'm not thoroughly impressed by the Baby Buzz decks. Clearly they work, right? They did so well at the regional that it's impossible to not ignore. But between all these 6 games or more, I haven't been impressed by the decks whatsoever. Like, you can play around stuff. If you are patient and you're not like trying to keep up on the prizes and you're not playing too many item cards, then BUZZWOLE damages 30, which is nothing to write home about. Yeah. So that's gonna be all for Baby BuzzCard, guys. If you're watching YouTube, don't forget to like. It really helps out the channel. If you're watching live with me on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a second with our next deck, which is the Malamar spread deck, which also features Shrine of Punishment. So don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right